conducted by Laura Volnick, is Acadian Festival. And this piece is based on 3 authentic Cajun folk songs. The first, which is entitled Kalinda, is a real Cajun kicker. One of the best beloved folk songs from Cajun country, Kalinda is best thought of as a Cajun country hoedown. The second, which is entitled Passé devant tu court, is a song expressing anguish and despair over the loss of a lover. The third, which is entitled Mardi Gras, sets the mood of a carnival atmosphere of joy and happiness. The composer's intent in writing Acadian Festival was to capture the flavor and spirit of the Cajun culture, which is still alive in many parts of Louisiana, particularly South Louisiana. Hope you enjoy Acadian Festival. become the unofficial anthem of Dublin City, Ireland. The song tells the tale of a young woman who sold seafood out of a wheelbarrow many years ago in Dublin. This was a difficult trade as she struggled to fight the cold and the hunger. Nowadays, Dublin is a very beautiful city. It's a very modern city filled with a variety of music. The city unveiled the Molly Malone statue in 1988 and declared June 13th, which was this past Wednesday, Molly Malone Day in memory of her. We hope you enjoy an Irish air.
of his childhood. He served in Iceland with the United States Army Intelligence from 1940 to 1945 as a translator and interpreter. He did not think music would be a promising career, and he accepted a position as a language teacher. Fortunately for us, he opted out of the teaching position to give music further consideration. He became a composer for the Boston Pops Orchestra, and his compositions are now standard literature for all to enjoy. He died in 1975 with cancer. Bugle's Holiday was written in 1954 as a solo piece for the three regular trumpeters of the Boston Pops Orchestra. It includes bugle calls and original bugle call-like figures. It is often performed by other instruments as virtuosic showpieces. We hope you enjoy our trumpet section playing this popular tune, Bugler's Holiday. They'll fill you in. It's a good joke we've been going all week. Our next selection is the Allegro from Water Music. It is by far the oldest piece on our program tonight. George Frederick Handel wrote a suite of short pieces collectively named Water Music for a party given by King George I of England on July 17, 1770. The king and his royal guests were on one barge, and the orchestra on another, and they floated down the Thames River. Seems to be a favorite activity in Booktown. The king found Handel's music so pleasing that according to rumor, he had the orchestra play the Water
This next piece we're going to play is titled Get It On, and this is a rock tune written by Dr. Jacques Rizzo. Dr. Jacques Rizzo is an author of over 200 educational publications, ranging from songbooks for kindergarten to a set of texts on how to read jazz music. He's a prolific composer with original works for concert band, marching band, orchestra, and choirs. He's a pretty busy guy, writing for all those mediums. His works include transcriptions of classical artists and arrangements of American works by both contemporary composers and popular songwriters. Dr. Rizzo's work has been recorded on 8 Crest albums and have received favorable reviews in The Instrumentalist, Jazz Educators Journal, School Musician, and Choral Journal. Dr. Rizzo has directed instrumental and choral ensembles at both elementary and secondary levels and has been an adjudicator at various festivals in New Jersey and in New York. So we hope you enjoy Get It On. A total of 40 different rudiments have been standardized and are learned and practiced by drummers all over the world. We've gone through a lot of those this week too, and you'll see some of those in this piece in the snare drum part. These rudiments are to drummers what scales and arpeggios are to woodwinds, brass, and string players. We hope you enjoy it. We invite Renee Stitch back to the podium to conduct this next piece, which is dedicated to the Kent State University baseball team, who recently advanced to the College Baseball World Series. In Batter Up, we explore the excitement of an entire baseball game, from the national anthem to crowd cheers and a fly ball. This piece makes you feel like you're at the game. Batter Up includes a creative arrangement of taking out to the ball game that is sure to make that 7th inning stretch a memorable one. We hope you enjoy Batter Up.